Hello everyone, so today we are going to convert our final scale to the summated scale. So first you're going to want to constantly check your reliability using the Cronbach alpha. So I've already checked mine to make sure it's more than 0.7, that means you're good to go. So as you can see here, my Cronbach alpha is still 0.979 and our Cronbach alpha based on the standardized item is 0.979 and our number of items is 39. So for the next part, we're going to convert our final scale to the summated scale. So here we're going to calculate the average for each individual item for each of the independent variable for each respondent. So first you're going to click on transform and then you're going to compute the variable, so it will come out like this. So the first one that I'm going to calculate is the convenience factor. So I'm just going to name that as CF underscore AVG. So that is convenience factors average for each of the respondent. So under convenience, I have 5 or 6 statements. So you're going to click the bracket and you're going to click on the first one. So CF1 plus CF2 plus CF3 plus CF4 plus CF5 plus CF6. Okay, and then since we have 6 statements, we are going to divide that by 6. And once it looks like this, you're going to click on OK. So it will come out like this, and then when you go to your data view, as you can see, the convenience factor average is already calculated for each of the respondents, and you will repeat this process for each of your independent variable as well as your your dependent variable, which is customer satisfaction. Okay, so moving on to our final part. Since we have already done our summated scale, let me just show you. So this is the average for each of our respondents, for each of the individual items, for each independent variable and also our dependent variable. So we're going to do the last part of our SPSS, which is our regression analysis. So first, you're going to click on analyze, you're going to click on regression, and you're going to click on linear. So it will come out like this. So first, you're going to click on your dependent variable, which is customer satisfaction. So in this box, you click CS average and you put it here. And then you're going to put in all of your independent variables, which is all of this, in this box. So you're going to click on CV, PF, PP, payment method, security, information quality, and lastly website design. So since you've gotten all of them there, there's 7 of it. 3. Okay, and then you're going to click on statistics and make sure it's all in check, and then I think you just click on OK, and it will generate the whole regression table here. So as you can see, I've got my variables, I've got the model summary, I've got the ANOVA, and I've got my coefficients. Okay, so this is our regression analysis of the SPSS. So we have the model summary, ANOVA table, and the coefficients. So for the model summary, as you can see, our R is 0.927, which shows that we have a strong correlation between IV and DV because it's close to 1. So the overall linear relationship between IV and DV supports the reliability of the regression model. And it also reflects, this also reflects the overall model fit in terms of the correlation. It is also consistent with the R-square value of 0.860 in the output. So a high R-square indicates that the model fits well into the data. And as for our standard error of estimate, which is 0.36761, it indicates that the model's predictions are relatively accurate with a small deviation from the actual data. So moving on to our ANOVA table here. So as you can see, our sum of square for the regression is 57.375. So this one, it represents the variation in the dependent variable that is explained by the regression model, which is our independent variable. As for our residual sum of square, which is 9.325, so this one is the dependent variable that is not explained by the regression model. Moving on to our F value of 60.651, so it indicates that the variance explained by the model is greater than the variable that is left unexplained, which is 9.325. And our significant beta is less than 0.001, which is good. So it shows that it significantly impacts the dependent variable. Moving on to the last part, which is the coefficients. So for the coefficient table, we will look at our unstandardized beta here first. So it is it shows the positive value shows that it has positive relationship, whereas the negative value shows that it has an inverse relationship between the IV and the DV. So like for example, for the PF, right, it's 0.238. So for every 1 unit in the product factor average, the customer satisfaction average will increase by 0.238. For example, when you see the price and promotion average here, which is negative 0.98, it shows that for every 1 unit increase in the price and promotion factor average, the customer satisfaction average will decrease by 0.98, therefore indicating an inverse relationship. So as you can see here, our IQ average, which is the information quality factor, it has the highest value on customer satisfaction, which is our dependent variable. So it's the highest predictor among the other IVs, and the price and promotion factor has a negative impact on the customer satisfaction. So as for our T value here, it's for the information quality, which is IQ, it is statistically significant, whereas for the price and promotion, which is the PP, the customer satisfaction is statistically not significant. And for the standardized coefficient, the negative beta value of the standardized coefficient beta here, as you can see, for the price and promotion average, it has negative 0.114. So it shows that there's a small negative effect on the dependent variable, which is the customer satisfaction, compared to other factor. So therefore it's insignificant, whereas for the significance here, which is our P value, okay, it shows that our PF, which is product factor, PM, payment method, and information quality, which is IQ, all of these three factors has a significant predictor on the customer satisfaction. And information quality, having the highest value here, it is the strongest factor among the others. And then as for convenience factor, which is CF, PP, which is price and promotion, security S, and also the WD, which is web design, it is insignificant on the customer satisfaction. So only 3 factors has a significant impact, whereas the others does not. So that's all from me.